South Texas? Time to feel the energy and excitement of Friday night football. There's hard-hitting action on the field every week, and we bring it right to you with action highlights from area high school football games from the top-rated 3 News Sports team. Time now for the one and only, the original Friday Night Sports Blitz. Sponsored by CCA Texas, Ewald Kubota, Texas A&M University Kingsville, and the Coastal Bend Sports Hall of Fame.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Night Sports Blitz. Chris Thomason, Brandon Schaff. 1 month to go until the playoffs.
It is incredible how quickly this season has been flying by. And of course, all of these games have playoff implications now. It's going to be a good night. Including some playoff type atmospheres. Roll that game of the week footage. The regional powers going head-to-head this time in district. Cuero taking on number 4 Sinton. Here, Cuero getting it started early. Davon Varela with a nice run down the sidelines. The Gobblers getting into Pirate territory. That would later lead to this. Varela punching it in. Cuero going up 6-0. Coach Mike Troutman wanting to see his guys get it going. It took him a while in this game. Here, watch quarterback Tristan Hansen going to try and hurdle his way. That Gobbler defense is not going to do it. But then later in the drive, this is nice. Hansen this time going through the air. He's going to go up for Jacoby James, Player of the Week nominee, fighting his way through that coverage. Incredible. We've seen some amazing plays from Jacoby this season. That is one of them.
Now Sinton would have to settle for a field goal, cutting the lead in half at 6-3. Points hard to come by early for the Pirates, but second half adjustments. Sinton outscores Cuero 20-6 after the half. They keep their unbeaten season alive. Pop the graphic. Final, Sinton 23-18, still unbeaten.
Sinton having the season of its life right now, and it continues into next week. All right, now let's move on to Miller. The Buccaneers taking on the Carroll Tigers. Carroll with a lot of momentum riding into this game. Miller, they knew, would be a tough task. So Trevor Long will hit Ethan Vela, and he will run it for the first down. And so that will set things up for a couple plays later. And Trevor Long is going to go long.
Wait for it.
He'll find Corey Holmes. He'll come down, he'll take it into the end zone, and that's a touchdown for the Bucs.
Play of the Week nominee.
So Carroll now struggling on this handoff to Robert Mohammed. He'll be stiffed, and so Miller's defense showing up big against that power running back. Miller has the ball again. Long is going to take off. And he has the ability to do that with the dual threat. And now on 4th down, Miller gets it inside the 10 here. And Ethan Vela again into the end zone. And now 14-0 for Miller. So they are cruising. Justin Evans feeling it, seeing if they can finish the deal.
We understand our job. Understand? It's third down. Get ready to go.
And this team understands their job.
Understood the assignment.
They do. Up 14-0. Now Drake Tim will drop back as the half is winding down. It's picked off, and there's Miller's defense showing up big time. And so you can see it on both sides of the ball. And now Miller on the move. A handoff to Holmes. 55 yards later and into the end zone for the score.
Another Play of the Week nominee.
Incredible game, and we'll see the final score in this one. 59-7, Miller showing up at home.
All right, let's stay in that same district. Hop across the bridge. GP hosting a Moody team looking to bounce back from a loss to Miller last week. Here, early on, Reed Doom's going to hit Brandon Coates, and Coates is going to coax his way up the sideline and in for the score, just getting inside the pylon. Wildcats going up 7-0 at Ray Akins Wildcat Stadium. Then later, GP with the ball again. Cody Adame, he's going to get in as GP goes up 2 scores at that point. Moody trying to get something going here. Caden DeFore Player of the Week nominee. He's going to cut right through that Wildcat defense like a hot knife through butter. Gone for the score.
We just saw Robert Mahavan in the last game. You see Caden Newford there. The Cousins trying to get it done on the ground.
Exactly, but GP here, Adame responding with a long run of his own, setting the Wildcats up in the red zone, and that would lead to this. Coach Brent Davis, he's got like that. Adame gonna finish it off. GP goes up several scores. They go on to win big, 56-12, the final.
That is a huge win for GP at home.
It is.
Another momentum builder for them. Moving on now, back in Corpus Christi over at Cabinets, the Ray Texans taking on the King Mustangs. The key to this game in the first half was the defense, but right here, that's James Mills connecting with Daniel Smith. Now that's a lateral pass that somehow
Hook and ladder
gets all the way down into the red zone, and on fourth down now, King with a chance to do something on the ground, maybe get into the end zone, but I said defense is the name of the game, and Ray stops them.
So that hook and ladder, it all went for naught.
It turned into 0 points on the board. So now, with King trying to get something going through the air again, that was Caden Stringer who was wide open, and now they're in the red zone again. Stop me if you've heard this before. Fourth down, see if they can do it on the ground, and they can't again. It's 2 times in a row. So Ray's defense preventing any points from being scored so far. Now Ray trying to do something in the air with Trip Thompson and into the end zone. No, it's picked off. So now King has the ball and still keeping the points off the board. Martin Garcia with the pick there. And the final in this one in the second half, you see Ray got it going. 25-7.
But this game was nothing at the half. You were there the entire first half, and then Ray ends up scoring like, 12 points in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter.
Yes.
It happened.
It's bad luck for me, great luck for Ray.
Hey, at least the Texans get it done. But all right, let's get back to the Sinton Pirates. So, I don't think anybody has a better resume in the Coastal Bend this season than Mike Troutman's team. This is really the first time this season, I would argue, that they've got punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
Cuero came to play today. Sinton takes it to him in the second half.
It almost feels like Sinton is on its way to becoming the #1 ranked team.
Maybe. They still got some work to do.
way.
Now, there's still going to be opponents down the line. Wimberley is a big task. They got to get past. But, hey, this is a team that looks like they are certainly capable of not only making maybe a state quarterfinal, maybe even going further than that. They are seasoned for sure. All right, we've got more Blitz after the break.
Action highlights coming your way right after this timeout.